Hello, I'm Aliona, and I periodically share. Sometimes it's healing that I've been doing through a lot of different methods, and sometimes it's like the psychic mystic side. Today it's a healing. I feel like I had a pretty big breakthrough. I've had a lot, but yeah, I haven't shared for about a month. I think last time I shared was like the end of July, and so now it's September, and I didn't even like want to share it. Like, I didn't feel a drive at all. It was almost like so close down that I was like, I don't know if I'll ever share again. I was feeling such strong emotions with that, but now the breakthrough that happened today kind of makes sense. So I've been doing it's called Rapid Reprogramming Coaching. I have a friend that reached out to me and asked if I could be one of her long-term guinea pigs, I guess. And instead of it just being one-sided, I was like, well, let's do a swap, and I'll get into your Akashic records, and we'll see what comes through for you. So yeah, we trade back and forth. So it's been fun. And I've been doing that since November 2023. And this is my first time mentioning it on video, but it's been, it was like I was really good at it at first, like doing it every day. Because what happens is with the coaching, she'll ask certain questions, and we go deeper and deeper of the limiting beliefs that I have, the not enough or whatever it is. And then it's like I write the negative beliefs and whatever is with it, and then I write the positive. So, for example, this is the breakthrough that happened today. I am not safe to look at shame. So it was like a full page that there were all of these beliefs that I had, and it's been like chipping away at it for a couple weeks. With this one, there's quite a few beliefs that I get through, and I'm like, wow, I actually had a breakthrough. And then there's some that are so deep that it'll take a while. But with the not safe to look at shame, with today, it was like there was a part, it felt like there were two parts. And if anyone is familiar with IFS, there are lots of parts of us. So there was one part that was worried about looking at shame, saying, I'm afraid she's not ready to be seen. So shame, according to this part, is another part of me. And so I just keep going with beliefs. Like, let's see, I feel afraid of her. She needs to hide. And then it's almost like there was this shift that took place, and all of a sudden it was like, I'm okay to see her. And I felt this shift in my body, and I got all emotional even. And then the beliefs after that was just like, it's okay, I feel good, I'm okay to look at shame now. And so yeah, with that, it was like the thing that you do after the I'm not safe to look at shame, it's like, I am safe to look at shame, and you write down instances where you have been safe. So it's really, really supportive with having the coaching part, because then it's like you're able to get to the questions, or not questions, but to the limiting beliefs, so that you can write it out. And there's this thing with writing even that can bring it through in such a way that your brain, it like kind of can bypass what you're holding and gripping onto. So with that came through the big shift that I felt in my body. And then another belief that I had running was I am not okay to say the wrong things. And so that was a huge piece for me sharing, and like getting in front of people that I don't know that are going to be watching this. And there are more beliefs that I have with that I'm working through. But with that, I'm not okay to say the wrong things, it was so interesting, because the beliefs started coming through, which I had a whole page of really small writing of beliefs where I wasn't okay to say the wrong things, but now that this part of me is able to look at shame, that part of me, then it was like, I feel supported. I can say the wrong things now because shame is with me. Like shame is this part of me that holds the shame is actually going to help me move forward. And so it's kind of an exciting breakthrough for me where, and then I did a few where I am okay to say the wrong things. And it was just like, once again, solidifying that this part of me feels so much safer to say the wrong things and share, now that this shame part is able to be seen. So it's pretty exciting. Let me just see what other updates. I did IFS for a while in therapy. Oh yeah, another thing I've been doing, which not as much with the summer, but I've been doing cold plunges. And I started that last April. So it's like September 2024. So it was last April in 2024, I started doing cold plunges, which was a huge deal for me because I have always been like super resistant to cold, but that helped it was like a bounce back for my body because I was starting to get really bad migraines again. And the first couple of times I did it, I felt all of this tension go up my neck, and I was just like this is helping. And so, yeah, it like lessened it. And I still have some physical ailments, but a lot less. Things are more mild right now. So yeah, that's another method I've been using is cold plunges. Trying to think what else I was going into. Oh yes, so I've been doing the IFS, and then I felt like it was time to do another alpha theta neurofeedback my last therapy, and that was intense. The actual therapy was really cool. It's kind of like taking psychedelics with doing that because of where it's placed on the brain, or like around on the head for working through trauma. And so that was a cool experience with the things that were coming through, and my intention was to work through fear. And then even after that, like right after I knew that a lot of fear layers were going to surface in between the next therapy, and it has. Like, I was pretty shooken up the next couple of days, and really like my nervous system was pretty thrown off. So luckily I have a lot of methods to help calm me down, and I used a lot of them. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just breaking through a lot of fear layers, and obviously even the fear of posting a video. So there are some more breakthroughs and things that have come through that are big in my life that I will share eventually, but I'm still processing. So yeah, that's where I'm at. For all those that watched, thank you. Thank you for seeing and watching my progress. And I know I would like to be able to post when it's the rough times too. Still difficult for me to do it when it's super rough. So maybe someday, maybe I'll get there. But I am noticing things are improving for the most part. There are still some really heavy days, but things are getting lighter for me. So, yay! All right, thank you all.